they gon' have to go and call for Jaja. Go call for Yala. See me a Maga. When your time has come, nigga, don't make it harder.
Life now, rollercoaster. Hey, energy. Hey, where's my cola nuts?
Damini.
Today's a special day, man. Special moment. Burna is here again. Okay, he's here again with his, I think it's 6th studio album, right? 6th studio album. The king of Afrofusion himself. Okay. But honestly, I think this is a good moment to be alive. Burna is about to go for another album since his Grammy Award winning Twice as Tall. Burna had a rocky 2021 leading up into this album, man. Very rocky. Alright? I mean, throwing singles and trying to see what worked. You know what I mean? Kilometre from, you know what I mean? Question. Which other song? Want It All. He threw a lot of things, and and then we got into the feature bag, and then we're like, bro, Burna needs a hit. And then fucking last. Burna served us breakfast, man. With last, I think that got the excitement up for this album. Okay, that really got the excitement up for this album, and yeah, I think it's gonna revolve around last. The rollout, incredible, absolutely incredible. This was probably the best rollout I've seen from an artist this year. Honestly, this year has been dead for rollouts, absolutely dead, bro. But yes, please, thank you to Burna and his team that put together a lot of, some things intentional, some things not intentional in terms of the rollout for the album. We're not gonna get into the details. First off, I don't want to just jump right into it, man. Let me back up. Let me back up a bit. Album art, all right? Album art. Do you know what? Forget album art right now. I want you guys to rank, because we're gonna have this conversation at the end of the album. I want you guys to rank Burna Boy's albums currently. I'll go first. Put it in the chat. I'll go first. The best Burna Boy album, again, preferential. It doesn't have to be the most sold, commercial, everything. I beg. Burna. First Burna album for me, Outside. Alright, that's still my favorite Burna album. And then secondly, I have Twice as Tall. Okay. Third, AG, African Giant. Alright. Fourth. I don't know if Redemption counts as an album, but I'll give it to Redemption. Oh, no. Sorry, before Redemption is Life. What am I saying? Life. Okay. Life. And then lastly, On a Spaceship, bro. That's how I'm putting this together. We're going to revisit this and we'll see off my first listen where Love Damini is going to fit in this ranking, man. But anyway, put it in the chat. Let me see how you guys rank your 5 Burna albums. I guess Redemption doesn't count as an album, but yes. Redemption and also Still on Copper too. Alright, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Burna, Love Damini, first track, Glory, featuring Ladysmith, Black Mambazo. Am I saying that right? Mambazo. Black Mambazo, legendary vocal choir from, I think, early 80s or 90s. Rest in peace to the lead singer. I forget his name, but rest in peace to the lead singer. I didn't know that they were still making music without him, but it's beautiful to know that they're making music without him. Last time I mentioned Ladysmith and Burna was in Wonderful. The intro to Wonderful, I could see some influence from Ladysmith around there, and I think I said it in the review. Go check it out. I think I said it in the review that I could see some Ladysmith influence / Fuji as well. But yes, this was exciting to see that Ladysmith is present on the album twice. Okay, first for the intro. Burna Boy doesn't fuck up intros. I hold Burna's intros to the high regard. So this better be it, because Level Up, More Life, freaking African Giant, solid fucking intros that set a tone for the album. That's what I'm looking forward to this first track. This one's called Glory. Let's go.
This is my story. This is my story.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to them.
First off, I love that the album is actually themed on a birthday kind of sentiment. The album cover actually obviously shows that, and at first the album cover and everything around the theme of the album was kind of lost for me. I was like, is this like his last album? Why is he Love the Mini? But I think this looks like almost like a note on a birthday card, and so far it's birthday themed. So we already get church real quick. That took me to I was feeling it. It took me to church. Maverick City, where you day? Maverick City was supposed to be on this, bro.
They started fighting and they cut me in my hand. So I grabbed him from the back and I flung him off the landing.
Shit, it's telling a story about an altercation, bro. When he was out in the streets and about. Interesting.
You know the screws get extra ruthless when you're black. Laying on my back down
the screws get extra ruthless. I think it's talking about cops, like feds or something. Get extra ruthless when you're black. Obviously, how they handle black people is definitely extra ruthless. Modulation, let's go. No, this is let's go. Burna is taking us to no, this is a flex. This is a flex, Burna. Okay, no, this is okay. Opening up like this, I know he's gonna go soulful, okay, but still, this is extra low. Like, he's giving us, honestly, one of the best showcase of his vocals, man. Bro, and the fact that he was holding a note and then changed. Hey, let me
ever see me hold me,
I'm gassed. Nah. This is okay. No. Okay, this is more exciting than I anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. This is oh my goodness. Well, okay, first off, this intro. No, this is up there with my favorite Burna intros now. No, bro, this actually is extremely soulful, man. Like, this just connects. Bro, his runs, the freaking production. Bro, who is responsible for this? I need the credits. Right now. Is it up on Genius already? Bro, I need that. No, that was a beautiful way to open up the project, bro. Like, that was starting from I think there's a very detailed story there, but I probably just got too excited to catch the details. But you can definitely get the sentiment that he's coming from. Bringing back sentiments of the later half, the second half of Twice as Tall. If you even think about the storylines, the sentiment, the I guess the subject matter at that point, you can see that transition into this intro, right? Like, it's still giving you that same idea of where he's from, his experiences, how far he has come from it, the encounters he has had, especially the one I was detailing there. A little mention about police brutality there. But bro, Ladysmith, absolutely beautiful. And how he utilized them at the beginning and at the end. Bro, that was so nice. The synergy of you know what I mean, of the modulation too. Like, bro, for an intro, that was a great experience. That was fantastic. I don't know how you can hate on that. Right now I'm seeing on the freaking poll, we have 85% for this intro. Maybe I put it up too early. Because some of you might want to change your mind. As soon as we got to the end of that intro, man, bro, the modulation is still shocking me. I don't see, Burna hasn't done that before. He hasn't. This actually shows some level of growth in his musicality, man. Like, I don't think he has done, or I was even held a note to that point. Man was giving us Mavic City now, bro. It's coming for my boy Chandler. It's coming for my boy Chandler, bro. Nah, that was beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful. But anyway, how you guys feeling about it? You guys are obviously gassed. Like 86% is still high. Bro, this is actually amazing. This is amazing. And not to even talk about the transition. Let me run that transition again, I beg. Because science was about to be a madness too. And I've always said this in all my reviews. If you guys are taking notes on my reviews, I've always said this. When you have a big and beautiful intro, right? When you have a great intro that is usually soulful and sets the tone, it's always to your benefit to kind of like switch up the tone and get people excited on the next track. Bro, usually that's when I'm getting like a little bit up tempo, raise the roof up, you know what I mean? After you've made an intro, then get crazy. And then you can so on from there, tell your story with the album. Second tracks are a huge moment for me, man. But anyway, it already looks like he's taking that box from that transition so far. So let's see the end of Glory into it. All right.
This is my story.
Listen. Why? Oh no, like this is too fucking dope. This is no. Let me put it up. Let me put up that poll, bro. What an okay. Bro. I didn't expect to be this guys. I would lie to you guys. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this in my head, bro. I was like this album. But bro, so far. Okay, but only 2 tracks in. Let me pipe down. All right, only 2 tracks. But so far, hey, let's go, man. No, he did that classic run of. He did something that he has done before that's quite notable of his style. He's gonna do it again. I'm gonna play it again. I think he did. Yes, that's the one I was catching. I was like, there's some signature thing he did there, and that was it. He did it on the Ed Sheeran and Stormzy record. I don't know where else he did it. He did it somewhere else, but yeah, he has done it before.
If I ask you now, you go deny it. But I know say you did do me science.
Oh, bro. Okay, this already sounds like it's giving me Oyenka vibes. Like, you know what I mean? Once you like really turn it up, like the production on this is, the bounce on it is already, it's already sounding very commercial. It's sounding like a record that you can already see globally on the global stage. I mean, at this point, Burna is a global artist, so you can already see him on the global stage. But so far, this bounce is very well in the nature of an Afro-pop record that you've seen him pick up like dances and energy. This probably be a good one. But I'm waiting to get into the chorus to see how it is. You know, let's get to the chorus. Let's go to the Why do I want to hear Rema on this? I feel like Rema would be nice on this. Why am I getting? Oh, I want Rema on this. Immediately I was like, where's Rema? Like, yeah, I mean the tone, the vibe, the atmosphere is just screaming like it needs Rema, but I don't know why. Is it just me that's getting that? I'm getting different pockets where you could almost count as the meat of the song. But 2 minutes in, maybe it's because it's my first listen, I've really necessarily caught the part where I'm hanging on to. So in terms of like dancing, or at least the pace, it's been pretty straight so far. It's pretty consistent. But in terms of like the runs that he's given, I haven't found a pocket yet. Like this, it feels structured. Right now, it's structured weirdly, is what I'm saying. The song. But I hope he finds a pocket that we can actually hold on to, man. That's what I just want to find it.
If I ask you now, you go deny it.
I want a stronger. Okay, like I know right now we're in the pre-chorus, but it feels like a verse though. That line, baby line, something, something, you be my client, something, something, something. Like, I kind of hope it would be a lot simpler. It feels quite like, it just feels like a verse is what I'm saying. Like, I like the vibes though, like, I like the pace on it, but I wanted to feel like a chorus. I wanted to get like some straight vocal inflection that really wakes you up. So far, I've not been woken up, but 2 minutes 30 into the song, and yeesh, bro. All right. I mean, I pretty much said what I need to say about that record. It's a nice groove that it has constantly. Okay, like a very strong Afro pop groove that is consistent across the record. It's a song for the gal them, but the context about sirens and something to kill yourself, I just don't see how that connects to the world that he was trying to paint with something you be my clients. Like, it was obviously referring to a lady. It was talking to a lady. So that and the ambulance thing, I don't know how those two connect. I don't know how, like, it's not quite consistent throughout the vibe, but it's kind of a cool element to have it in the background. Maybe the subject matter is changing and he's trying to paint a scenario where he's like out and about, and then at the same time he's still trying to talk to a girl. I don't get it, but the arrangement is what's shaky to me. I feel like not really shaky. The chorus didn't stand out as it should. I mean, for a song that has a strong groove, that has a nice dance to it, you would think it upholds to every pop rule, every pop record, or quote unquote unspoken rules of like making the chorus very pronounced, extremely catchy, like very simple to digest. Do you know what I mean? All those kind of things, all those kind of rules. I don't think it's abiding by that, but musicality, obviously, the production here is freaking A1. The horns were crazy, bro. Like that brass was just in there, bro. Like I absolutely enjoyed that aspect of the song. But as soon as for a replay value, bro, it's not calling me back. There wasn't something to hold on to there. I feel like it's a nice song I can move on from. Okay, but anyway, that's it. Let's get into the next record, man. Let's get into the next record. You guys are 81%, a little bit lower than the last. All right, I see that. Yeah, let's get into the next one. This one is J Hus. J Hus hasn't been out for a hot minute, and you already know Burna and J Hus go way back in terms of collabs. I still think Settle Down is still the hardest record that they've put together. Let's see if this tops it, man. Let's see if this tops it. This one's called Cloak and Dagger. Let's hear it. Let's. Alright. I'm feeling this so far. At least there's a very strong pronounced area where you're getting up, unlike the Rush record. But yeah, this sounds good so far. I'm waiting to hear J.S. still. I'm eager to hear J.S. on this. Alright.
Yo. Them they pray we go fall and stagger. Are you mad? You know why them man call me Baba? To catch eye, you gon' need one bigger and a taller ladder. Just there dancing dagger. Rise from your slumber. I ain't even green yet, man. I'm still on amber. Why you wanna see me fall down? See,
I ain't even green yet, man. I'm still on amber.
smoke a ganja. 24 hours in enough for gangster. No sleep now, my eyes looking like a panda. Do them man there really wanna pasta? When we pull up, they gon' have to go and call for Jaja. Go call for Yala. You see me a maga.
Wait, J.S. is still going up.
Pull up, they gon' have to go and call for Jaja. Go call for Yala. You see me a maga. When your time has come, nigga, don't make it harder. Can't catch him today, we gon' see tomorrow. Only witness was theater.
Bro, J Hus. Nah, let's give the record to him, man. It's his. Bro, man had so much real estate on the song, and I'm like, bro, when is he gonna, like, that one past 16 bars, bro? But definitely, like, again, complete J Hus fashion. Like, he's coming in there just spazzing, doing runs that honestly fits the vibe of the song. There was one weird part where I was like, oh man, this is gonna stagger a bit. But bro, like, the flow was just going off. It just felt like a freestyle too, man. But yeah, this is a nice record to follow up from Science, man. Transition. Oh, then goes to Kilometre. Okay, transitions are fire so far. Let's establish that point. Transitions are fire so far. But man, Cloak and Dagger, give that record to J-Hus, man. Like, stole the show on that one. How did you ever steal the show from Burna? I absolutely enjoyed this verse, man. But yes, I mean, it's a very, very, again, like almost expected, honestly. It's kind of like it feels like a record that you'd expect that both of them would cook up. But what I didn't expect, or at least the shock value for me, was the length at which J-Hus wanted to spaz. Because obviously this man is hungry. He's been hungry to put out some. I don't know if he has been hungry to put out something, but bro, the streets have been wanting to hear J-Hus, bro. J-Hus needed to show up some way somehow, and I'm glad that he's doing that on the Burna record and showed the fuck out. Like, showed up. No, that was dope. That was a dope record. And Burna's portion of it obviously was good. The entire subject matter of the song was still in that same vein of, I guess, violence, or I guess the theme of violence and their run-ins I mean, just street activity basically at this point. That's the same. Obviously, when you hear Cloak and Dagger, it's like, bruh, you get the idea of it. But anyway, we move on to the next track that we've obviously heard from last year. A song that honestly speaking, I expected to be a monumental hit. Go check my review of that song. I was kind of like, yeah, this has to be it for Burna. He had every reason to be a smash hit, to perform as good as Killing Them is performed, as good as Last is performing, but somewhere, somehow, it didn't. Why? I wouldn't know. This music industry is so unpredictable, man. But anyway, we already know Kilometre. Streets are saying I should listen to it. Don't skip it. It's different. Alright, I'm going to do that. Because I was thinking, it might not be different, but let's do it. Hard. Exciting record, okay? I'm glad I got to listen to it again, but that Machine Band outro, appreciate it. That very subtle, like, extra layer of keys there, I appreciate that. The record is still hard, bro. Like, just fire. How it didn't blow up, it's nuts. I don't know how you say this one, bro. Like, is it Jagele? Anyway, let's hear it. It's taking me back to On the Low. It has that same tempo to it. It has that same bounce. It has that same arrangement. It has literally the same arrangement as On the Low. And with that, almost giving it like a run that internationally people will just love. This man trying to chase another On the Low. On the Low might arguably be one of his biggest records too. I mean, next to Ye, but On the Low is out there. Like, and if this is another song that is chasing it, I just hope it makes the hook as inviting as On the Low was. You know what I mean? Angelina. Come on, man. That was such a bop. But anyway, this is giving him that same vein. I won't be surprised if KLP is actually the producer here, because he screams of his production style, and especially those drums. Those drum rolls, KLP used to use those really like, yeah, like all those like really, really African percussion, and it's very rich on it, you know? I have a fear about this record, and I hope it doesn't, because, I mean, getting into the song, it feels quite gimmicky, man. Gimmicky in the sense that it's too on the nose with the attempts to creating another On the Low. It's too on the nose for it. It just feels like, so far it just feels like, bruh, we've been here before. And I rate it. Obviously, On the Low is a fantastic record, but it's just screaming of that same instance, man. Yeah, man. It's taking me back to African Giant, which is nice. It's a nice like atmosphere to be in. I'm not saying it's not, but for just something like I would expect a little bit more drastic changes, a little bit more dynamic elements to it. It's just not exciting to the point where it should be. But yeah, like it's just taking me back to On the Low, which is good. It has copy written all over it, which is nostalgic in some sense. But I want this album to even have its own voice. You know what I mean? Have its own tone. But yeah, I haven't gotten that so far. It just feels like I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm hoping it's not a case of him being like, oh, let me just go back to that sound, or this just feels like an extra from the recording sessions from or a leftover from the recording sessions from African Giant. I mean, and it's nice. It has a groove to it. It has a tone to it. It's simple. It's everything I've wanted from a record like Science. It has all those elements that actually pull you in. But beyond that, it just feels like there's nothing else across the record. I don't know. But anyway, it just, yeah. This again, African Giant. This took me back to African Giant. I don't know. I've gotten the sentiment that he had moved on from KLP, and I was cool with it. Okay, I was cool with it. Now they're coming back like I mean, I don't want to say like an ex or something that you're like you've already moved on from, but I can't use that example because I don't have that history to use. But anyway, yeah, I feel like it's not the most exciting record. It feels been there, done that, and yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna be skipping that one, which is cool. Like it has a groove to it. But nah, it's still on the money. It's still like, yeah, it feels like, yeah, I want to see growth. And first track showed some level of growth, man. I think that was the intro showed a lot of growth in his musicality. This one just even felt even dumbed down a little bit, a little too dumbed down, man. I don't know. I'm trying. It's a weird game. Like you want to find the sweet spot, and obviously the fantastic records are the sweet spots. You can go to the bonus, you can get to the on the lows. You know what I mean? Those have a sweet balance between simple lyrics or something you can hold on to in a chorus versus like spontaneity, something dynamic on the record that you feel like and has great inflections and transitions into pockets. So far this just had like it kind of plateaued. Like they were not as crazy as transitions. There were nice pockets where the sax came in and out, but I mean listen to a record like On the Low. Listen to how the transitions were coming in and out for like the chorus and the verses. Those elements actually tie into what makes a song so enjoyable. If it's like the same groove for the most part of the song, which is a nice catchy groove, but bro, your brain is gonna tell you, okay, I'm done with this flow, switch it up, let me hear something else. And I didn't get enough switch ups on it, honestly. And yeah, man, we'll get to the next one. This is already on the lowest, so, oh wow, 72%. Wow, okay. Yeah, this is the lowest clearly so far from you guys. But let's move on to the next one, man. What are we saying? People are saying Jagele is fire. Jagele is good. Yeah, it's good. I mean, is it Burna good though? Because Burna standards. But anyway, it's again, you can dance to it. It's easy to dance to it. But yeah, let's move on. Next one is Risky. We have 90 tracks to get to, so I need to pick up the pace even. So
I fall too easy, and I bought the whiskey. But no be disability, no be disability.
Okay. You're waking me up, Burna. You're waking me up. That intro, man. Obviously, from the sound cut, you already know what the song is about, and then we're getting to Fella, which already, when Burna does it. He does it very well. Anytime it comes to that social justice pocket, obviously he's tapping into the legacy of Fela. So let's.
But I fall too easy, and I bought the whiskey. But no be disability, no be disability.
Wow. I mean, in terms of like, first off, like, you can't have a Burna album without a strong like show out of a Fela influence there, and this definitely taps into that. Obviously connected to the subject matter, which is addressing the air pollution in Port Harcourt, which has been documented as one of the worst things. You see people actually blow into like handkerchief or tissue, and you see the black zoots like showing there from what they're breathing. Obviously the air they're breathing there is not in the it's not in the best condition, and I don't know how far that issue has been tried to be resolved. But then again, the government, I don't know how they see. Listen, I don't want to get too deep into politics because that is even connected to even Burna himself too. Because there's many moments that, bro, you were just celebrated by the same guy that could actually do something about this issue. But yeah, on the next album, singing about an issue that he could have resolved. I don't know, man. There's some level of like, I don't want to use the term hypocrisy because that's far fetched. But I feel like maybe it's a missed opportunity from him. Okay, I mean, there is some level of hypocrisy in that because you're side by side with the guy, or at least you're taking whatever crown that they're giving you in that city, but you are not necessarily using that to your. Not I'm saying he has to, but bro, I wouldn't be questioning that if you're not singing about these issues. If you're not like, bro, I understand your voice is still in that lane of making music that speaks of the times and highlights issues, but I don't know how much he's even using the connections or the weights that he has right now in that space, bro. This is an issue that he could easily tackle with that guy. If you want to carry an issue on your head, you can make it about this. Not saying he has to, but the fact that you're singing about it, bro, like you can, the guy that can fix it or the guy that can resolve this issue is right there. But I don't know, man. Who never knows? You might be doing this behind closed doors and not wanting to get credit. Who knows, man? But so far, it's a good record. I don't know how I just made a tangent mentally about it because obviously the song is heavy on the message. This song is very heavy on the message here. So if you're addressing the message, you know the guy that could, potentially fix the problem that you're highlighting. I don't know. It just makes sense. But anyway, beautiful arrangement sonically, man. Beautiful arrangement sonically. The brass there, the fact that even the vocal samples or the vocal cuts were coming in and out. I loved it. Whiskey, definitely a favorite so far. One of the favorites, definitely. And I love this tone as well, how calm and relaxed he was on the record. Not too much gra-gra, you know what I mean? It was all about the message, and I like that. Next track, already know, Last. I don't expect him to change anything. So for the sake of time, I'm just going to skip past Last. You guys are 89% on this one so far. So let's skip that. Let's move to Different Size. This one is with Victony, bro. This record has been teased for so long. I hope they keep the sample that went out. I'm happy for Victony, bro. I didn't even deep it. Victony is on fucking Burna album, bro. This is huge. This is huge for the kid. This is huge. After being on Mayo Kun's album, I can't imagine a focus record on Burna album, bro. You know how it was a focus record on Mayo Kun's album? Imagine if Atlantic carry your song on top their head. Bro! That's huge. That's huge for the guy. I'm excited, man. I hope it goes. Let's get into it. Different Size. Let's go. This is the song. This is it. Hey.
Small waist, bam double XL, baby. Tell me, what is your doctor's name?
I understand Victony's obsession with Ikebe, with Yash. All power belongs to your bum. And it's coming here with Ikebe. I mean, you guys love his appreciation. No, you have to respect Victony's appreciation for bum, man. Like, come on. But who used to say it's bum, bro? That's the funny thing. Victony fucking brought bum back, bro. Victony brought bum back. Shout out to Victony, man. He brought bum back. It can be different size, you. I can see him going off in the club, bro. Burna on an Amapiano record is already destructive, bro. Burna boy, check his records. Check his resume on Amapiano, bro. From Sponono, okay, to Jerusalem remix. I don't know if that's Amapiano or Afro House. Questionable. But like, what was that recent one? Yaba Buluku. Come on. And now this one, bro. Now he has his own record, bro. I'm excited for Victony more. I'm excited for Victony. They better carry this record on top of their head, bro. And I like that the log drums too were super like you know what I mean. They were dramatic in the sense that as much as they needed, you know, it just kept the fun up. And Victony actually having some real estate on the song is a good thing too. That's one thing. People have so much trust in the kid, but it already sounds like it was his record. Burna just came on it and then basically gave Burna the record, and it's featuring Victony. So it's kind of the same thing that happened with Mayo Kun's Holy Father. That's why Victony is very present on the record. Sometimes up and coming artists do this, and I don't know if I can't confirm it. I cannot confirm it with Victony, but it gives me the vibe that there was the finished record before that was out there, and usually they can shop those records out amongst A-list artists to say, hey, I have a song that could work with you, and this is a thing that if they do it across music industry, so like he can actually go to the A-list artist and shop the record, and it feels like his own song. Like this feels like a Victony song featuring Burna Boy, and that's literally how Holy Father went out too. So I could definitely see it that this is how I can see it. I'm not saying it is. I can see it that this was how this song was put together, and it feels like that. It feels like that. And Victony having so much presence here is only gonna be positive for him, man. And it's bro, this is a club record, and even TikTok too. You can hear this on TikTok too. Like, bro, I'm excited what this record could do. Potential hit, bro. Like this. Listen, different EKV, different size view. No. These are quotables, man. These are quotables. People are holding on to it. There's an aspect of a song to hold on to. You understand? So yeah, man. Let's move on to the next record. This is 92%. One of the highest so far, man. One of the highest. All right, let's get it.
I don't want nobody to give my matter
Baby, travailler. I know. Make you know they shalaye. So catchy. Bro. So catchy, that melody. For this life I know. Okay, Burna has another one. First off, very obvious crowd vocals, another element that has been very well taken charge of and like implemented here in the best way possible, even because there's a pocket towards the end where it serves like a bridge where they cut all the drums, and you're hearing nothing but I don't know if it's nothing but I think the keys were still going in the back, so it's not quite a cappella, but it was just the crowd vocals. And again, that fucking transition into the chorus, my G. Dun, 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 dun. I know that's hard. And that's how they entered the song too. That was the intro into the song. Bro. But that melody, dun, 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 it just feels like a hymn or something you've heard before. Like there's something about that hymn, like about that melody that just feels nostalgic. I can't pinpoint where I've heard it or where it feels like, but it feels like something that you can see in a crowd. You're with a crowd. It gives you that stadium, arena type energy, and it's, bro, this is another song that could go off, bro. No, it's a fantastic song, man. It's a fantastic song, bro. This is great. You guys are 92%, of course. Victor Member says Burna showing growth. Okay. What does the record mean though? Yes. I don't know if me travailler for no make you know they shall get me high. It's literally like an Ashake record, bro. This is like it's speaking travailler, which is like a term that Ashake has kind of, I don't know, he didn't coin it, but like he has kind of like projected it, and travailler is now like getting high. Basically, travailler means like get me high. We learned this from Ashake's EP, and then like the whole sentiments around that. It just, bro, this has Ashake written all over it. It would have been dope to have him on the song too. But man, that's a dope song. That's a dope record. It definitely feels familiar. It feels familiar. I couldn't tell you where I've heard this before, but it feels familiar. That melody, like, yeah, it feels familiar, bro. But anyway, it's not coming to me, and I'm not trying to spend another minute trying to think of the song that. Do you guys know the song that came with Avicii? Someone saying Avicii. What song? All Night by Avicii. All Night by Avicii. All Night by Avicii.
He said one day you'll leave this world behind.
Okay.
So live a life.
Bro, I don't know why it shouldn't have been a. Yes, I've heard this record before. Clearly, yes, it does. That's what I'm saying. It does feel familiar. But yes, good. I don't know who said that first. Who said that first? Kelvin. Shout out to Kelvin. Oh, was it Kelvin? Someone said Avicii in the beginning. But yes, that was the sample from Avicii. This is a huge song too. Like it's a recognizable song. But rest in peace Avicii, man. But anyway. You see, one of those things that like happen in music when an artist influences another artist, that you kind of go full circle, that the artist that is doing that same thing that influenced him, you're hearing it again. Basically, I'm saying I could see this influence that obviously what Burna is doing here. I can see that in Buju. You know what I mean? I can see how he has influenced Buju in that sense, and now I'm connecting it back to Buju, so we've come full circle with it. It sounds very romantic. It's almost in that tempo, but super R&B. In our it's not sentiment, intimate setting is kind of set out, and bro, this feels nice. It feels nice. It feels romantic. The guitars is what's destructive here, man.
Sacrifice my money tonight.
Oh no, that was sick. That was a sick record. Very intimate. Obviously, it's a clear tone. So far, I like how like for a 19-track album, because 19-track albums are already a risk in today's. I mean, putting a 19-track album is a huge risk already. So it's up to you to make it as eventful as possible. To not make any song feel like fillers. But so far, I like the transitions in tones. Okay, they've been different tones spread across the album. And so far, it doesn't feel as like calculated, which is a good thing. But it feels like it's an eventful listen so far. Like it's not dead. It's not dead. It's far from that. But yeah, this record obviously is a very intimate one. Yeah, like the guitars are very present. It's very slow on that mid-tempo wave. I like that they didn't needlessly throw in the sax. You know what I mean? Because it can feel like a gimmick at some point. Like if you're just throwing sax in songs that have this kind of vibe or this kind of intimate. Even though yes, it can warrant it, but bruh, it might not be necessary. But I think it was a good enough record here, man. And it was very simple, very vibey too. And Burna was in his bag. Okay, it was an okay bag. Not bad. That was 81%. You guys are giving it 81%. I'm here for it. Yeah, man. What are we saying? You guys are saying. So God, Taj said he's going to use the song to toast babe. Your next babe. Okay. Good luck with that, bro. But anyway, let's move to the next track, man. This one is called Toni-Ann Singh. Oh, is this gonna be okay? This one is a Popcaan. Okay, it sounds like a person's name, Toni-Ann. Is that somebody that we should know? Toni-Ann Singh is a Jamaican singer and beauty queen who won Miss World 2019. Okay, 2019, just about that. She's 26 years old, so she's like, all right. Oh, we're age mates actually. 96, nice. But yeah, Toni-Ann Singh. Let's hear it. Popcaan. We're going to Jamaica with this one clearly. So let's see.
Jagele pretty like Toni-Ann Singh. With me angel with all the two wings, yeah.
But I can feel my mind feeling up when you Just start whining for me now. I hear your body telling me, say you want me.
Like I don't want to quick to call it dancehall bounce, but it's not really. Like it. I'm trying to get a sense of the bounce before, cause I definitely see some African influences clearly. But yeah, man, like.
Don't go look best. Baby, your body be ruthless.
Hey.
Baby, it's you that I do best. Nothing when you want to do, I know if you do for you. The end feet in designer. Don't know say when you see, go believe. When you see me, go be like 3D cinema. Fuck, I wasn't even fucking done, bro.
He said he wasn't even done. Bro, that was a bop. That was a bop. You can see some clear fusion of like African drum patterns on there with like an R&B guitar string presence, you know what I mean? I liked it. It was very sensual, very intimate. This was a good bop. People were saying in the chat that Toni-Ann Singh happens to be Popcaan's girlfriend. Interesting. So it's a Popcaan record pretty much, because he's on the chorus and he has, I guess, a verse, and then I don't know if he shared a verse with Burna, but he had like 2 verses. Okay, one solo and yeah, I can't remember the arrangement, but basically Popcaan feels like he's the predominant artist on this, and not bad at all. Like it's a very, very easy vibe, and Burna flexes in a couple pockets and switches up cadences that makes the song really inviting, you know. And again, it's in that same lingua of a Jamaican artist, of a patois, you know, like it's tapping into that, and I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. This was nice. This was a dope record. Definitely adding this to my Afro R&B. I don't know why, but I'm definitely gonna add that to my Afro R&B playlist. That's going in there. There's another record that is going in there too, man. Where's that record that's going in there? What am I saying? The whole world is in my playlist right now. Anyway, we'll do that later. But anyway, yeah, that was a nice bop. Definitely hard in this too. Definitely hard in this. Am I hard in this? Are we hard in this? Nah. It's an okay record, but I don't like it that much. It's an okay record, but I don't think it's a hard record. But yeah, man, that was cool. That was cool. Yeah, man, let's get into the next one. This one is with Blxst and Kehlani. Definitely another R&B cut. 2 artists from the US that I can definitely see them. I mean, bringing something substantial, you know what I mean? This is a US and Nigerian collab that I hope it works. Blxst has been bodied, like he has bodied Peru. He was a remix for Peru with 21 Savage, and I loved how he was super dynamic, super like energetic on the record. Like you couldn't really predict what exactly he was bringing on, but you know Blxst to be like a very, very, and he always has a good groove to his records. You know what I mean? He has a good groove, and the harmonies are crazy. Kehlani, another R&B like powerhouse. Okay, like come on, that's Kehlani. Let's get into it. Still solid, but by Burna, Blxst, and Kehlani. Let's go.
You the type I really vibe with, so I forever keep it solid. We go public and keep it private, yeah. Ain't no hesitation about it.
And I forever keep it solid. We can go public and move in silence, yeah. It ain't no hesitation about it. No competition, they don't got it like you got it. Hesitation about it.
And if they ask, yeah, make sure you don't lag, yeah. Make sure you won't task for it, don't cap on it.
I love this so well because this is an actual like you can see the base of this record is rooted in African rhythms. Like you can hear the drums, the shakers on it too. But again, like this is a consistent theme. I think so far since It's Plenty, right? No, not from It's Plenty. Dirty Secrets was an R&B cut, right? Remind me, Dirty Secrets was an R&B cut. Yeah, it was. So far, this three-track run, R&B heavy, okay, heavyweights on this album. It actually really set a proper tone for it. And I think Whiskey was another one that was in that same ballpark too. But so far, man, we're getting the tone of the album so far. Like it's really, really heavy on the R&B cuts, like towards this part of the album, man. But it's exciting. It's exciting times. Obviously, there's a fusion here. Of Afrobeats and R&B. Like you can hear the percussions, you can hear the rhythm, and the guitars, man. Always give props to the guitarists on this records, man, because they bring the songs. They make songs alive, bro. So with 2 names like Blxst and Kehlani, can contest in the R&B scene in the US. This feels like a US record, bro. This feels like it's made for the US market. Clearly, like looking at the artist there, looking at the tone and the vibe to it, bro. And the shake, bro. I love that the shakers are present. You know what I mean? To let them know where it's from. Anyway, it's a good record still. Let's move on. You got 96. That's high. And 200 votes, bro. That's high. That's high. Okay, off there. It's off there, bro. 95%. Okay. Who produced it? You guys are saying who actually produced it? It's actually a good question. Let me check. Blxst produced Solid. Huh. Okay. You get sense. You know this song is for Burna. Let me bring those African elements to it. I like it. Dope nod to at least to the heritage of Burna sound. So I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. But yes, man, let's do it. Next track. Let's do it. What happened? Okay, next track we have here is For My Hand. This is Ed Sheeran. I saw that they put like a trailer for the video, and the video should be out by now at the same time as the album. Should we check out the video? No, I don't want to be distracted. I don't want to be distracted. Or check the video another time. But let's hear it. This is Ed. Ed brought Burna out in the middle of the Wembley Stadium, and they performed this song. And from that snippet, it sounded beautiful. It sounded absolutely beautiful. And Ed Sheeran, obviously, after, like, clearly, Ed Sheeran knows. I mean, at this point, we may declare that Ed Sheeran is a versatile artist enough that can marry well with African acts and or at least sonics of African music. And he has done that. He has showed that clearly with Peru, and even some of his work on the Divide album. I think the Divide album. Which album had the blue text? I think it was Divide. Yes, not Multiply was green. But yeah, as far back as that, I've been going to live in Ghana for a good minute and studied the sonics of it. I'm excited to check out in full context what he's doing with Burna, because that sounded amazing in the stadium. Maybe.
I want to be dancing with you forever. You see through the storm and take me as I am.
Giving me chills. This is actually giving me chills. Bro, Ed's voice. Ed Sheeran, man. Ed Sheeran and Burna, bro. The contrast between their vocal textures is what's doing it for me, man. It's what's doing it for me. It's giving me chills. They both sound sweet. Oh no, bro. I love that they're gonna make this a focus record. Clearly, it's freaking Ed Sheeran, bro. Of course. But bro, they sound amazing together. I want to hear it.
Just love you and hold you for my hand.
Hey,
hold you for my hand.
Burna has another one. Burna has a massive global song, bro. Burna has a global song. A global song. This is a chart topper right here. Bro, it sounds so well cooked for radio too. We're about to get into Ed's verse.
Over and over again, yeah, my love is burning, babe. Feels like time is frozen and night is for us.
Ed is not sleeping on the track too. He's super intentional about it. Did you see that inflection that he kicked in the middle there, bro? He's like he's gingered about the record. You know when Ed Sheeran actually likes a song, he gives it his all, man. And I like that he's taking this record very serious, as it should. Okay, put some respect on the African giant's name. But man, this sounds great. Bro. This sounds like a global record.
Girl, I want to be dancing with you forever.
Hey!
You see through the storm and take me as I am.
The drums too are picking up.
Baby, it's magic.
Bro. They need to do more records together. I can see it. Bro, their vocal textures is what's doing it. They could be a band. It could be a duo. I see it. I see the vision. Bro, they should be serious about making records together, bro. Because their vocal, like, as they're both layering each other, you can distinctly tell them apart. But at the same time, it gives it a very complete feeling. As every note they're hitting, every tone they're hitting, it's just, bro.
Hold you for my hand. Hold you for my hand.
Oh, that's so catchy. Bro, their voices are amazing together, bro. No, they've discovered something. Their voices are amazing together. They need to make more records. They need to put out maybe an EP, bro, like a joint EP. A joint EP, at least, the very least, a joint EP, bro. Nah, they sound amazing. They sound amazing together. We didn't get this, obviously, when they collaborated on Own It, because they didn't necessarily, like, Burna just had his own voice, so we didn't get to see this. Well, I think this is the first time we're getting to see this, like, properly. A proper collab. This is what we call a collab, in every sense of the word. This is collaboration to the T. Bro, you're having the base layer of an African sound, like of a very straight, like, West African rhythm there, and you can hear the shakers, you can hear the percussion too, and you can hear the beat pick up. But on top of that, what carries the song is a very soulful, almost like a ballad that they're just placing on top of it. Because the way that chorus and that melody kicks in, especially when they're singing together, it's so nice and it's so sing-alongable. Like you're there. Again, this is like packaged well for radio. This is like in the malls, strip malls. You're gonna see this on radio in the back of the Uber. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, I can see this. This is gonna be a massive record for Burna. This is gonna be a massive record for Burna. This is going to be a substantial. I can already see them giving it energy from the freaking rollout of the teaser on Wembley already. You can definitely see some intentionality around there. Obviously, clearly, Ed loves the song too. And when Ed loves the song and carry it on top of his head, same way he did for Fireboy, it's gonna be massive. Afrobeats is a global genre right now. It's a global sound. And seeing what some of the biggest artists to like lean knee deep into it, bro. Like this is going 2 for 2 with it. With Peru now, he's gonna have this. Now, like this is definitely a global sound, and it's nice to see this sound at that level. Seeing Burna carry it as he has always been. This is a beautiful song, man. This is a beautiful, beautiful record. How you guys feeling about it? 95%. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. How can you say no on this one, man? Anyway, we're about to get into another track. This one's with J Balvin, bro. After going from Ed Sheeran, now we're going to J Balvin. Kilometre. See, listen. Global genre. Global sound. Global album. Global artist. Everything global on this, bro. Going back to back from Ed Sheeran now to J Balvin. This is going to be massive. This is going to be massive, man. I'm excited to check out this record. Obviously, J Balvin, one of the biggest names in the Latin market. And Burna has obviously played in that market with some features, some collabs here and there. Yeah, but having its own record, like, connected to that market, I'm excited to see what that could sound like with J Balvin. This one's called Rollercoaster. Okay, Rollercoaster. Let's go.
I don't want you to waste my time. I don't wanna wait till it's all over. This life is a gift from the Most High. That is why I'm thankful for all I have. My life now, roller coaster. Let go.
Burna. Bro, for a 90-track album, this doesn't feel tiring. Bro. We're easing out of the R&B pocket. Now, this is a lot more aggressive on the Afro side, which I am here for. But listen to the vibe. I don't know how J Balvin is going to sit on this. It's going to be a lot for him because I can't see him fit into this. This feels so rich in the Afro-centric sound that I want to see how J Balvin is sit on this. But, bro, this sounds wicked. Bro, this sounds wicked so far.
Life now, roller coaster.
Hey! Energy. A hit, a banger. Bro, here's one. This is the nice balance, bro. This is the balance I was looking for. This has that balance that on the low has, that Burna has. It has that pocket, that level. That's perfect balance between simplicity, fun, and like still complex enough that you're seeing the transitions, bro. Transitions is what I was talking about. This is what what record were we talking about earlier that was missing? I think it was, what was that record that we said it was missing this particular element? The transitions, the excitement, the pauses, the pocket that he allows for the beat to take charge, and then he's just like, best say now, like, ew, like giving it background, you know what I mean, ginger. Bro, this has that element I was looking for in that other record. I think that was Science. Was it Science? Something that platooned. Yeah, bro, you can see the contrast in what I'm talking about, man. You can see the contrast in what I'm talking about. Let's fucking go, Burna. This is another song, bro. Listen, this pocket right now, this pocket is so essential in Afrobeat arrangement, bro. So, like, you know what I mean? We were supposed to just lose guard and just dance and just, like, that pocket that he did right now is so pivotal to this record. It's so pivotal. This pocket right now, man. Hey. See, this man has a hit. This man has a hit on the nerves.
Pero que me tire muchas balas y que me duela para recordar que estoy vivo. Que me la gozo pero también la he sufrido. Si arriba está Rollercoaster.
Oh no, that's good.
That was so good. How they actually made him do the same run that Burna did, but in Spanish. Beautiful. That's how you collab, man. That's how you collab. Burna is acing his collabs, bro. Burna is acing his collabs. Listen to how he went with the same cadence on the record. Not coming here to disrupt too much because he knows, obviously, like there's a disconnect on the language aspects. But he sits so well on the beat. He sits so well on the beat, and then getting to that run where he holds the notes. Something, and then Rollercoaster, bro. That was nice. That was nice. And he even did his own twang to that Rollercoaster. If you grew up Nigerian, you're supposed to be that song. You're supposed to be my Bele, it was one of those like age-old nursery school like vocal songs. I don't even know where you learned it. I probably heard that in nursery 2 or primary 1 or something like it. You can't necessarily know where you pick it up, but it's a very vocal chants and vocal record that many artists have implemented as recently as, say, who else has used my Bele, my Emma has used it on the record too. Yeah, like this is Burna in that. Again, once you find the beat, find the pocket, this can come out of the birth of like say jam sessions. You know what I mean? When you're just jamming, this feels like a freestyle take on that. You want to like fill it up. Obviously, he has a telephone effect on his vocals, so he's not bringing it to the forefront. He's bringing it to a pocket where like it's in the background and it's supposed to be about the beat. It's supposed to be about the rhythm that the production is bringing at that point. That's why he's in the distance. And I like that. I like how he implemented that on this record, man. Beautiful record, man. Okay. Man. Burna. This is actually a great Burna. See, listen. This is a great Burna album so far, man. This is a great Burna album. Let's pause for a second. Let's recognize this is a good album. This is a good album. We're 14 tracks in. I've gotten my life. I've gotten my life already. 14 tracks in. Obviously, there's some moments I can feel like, you can maybe not throw this record. This record has a good idea, but probably wasn't built on nicely. But so far, it's been a good album. Now, this is going to aspects where it's like it's pushing the limit in terms of like length. It's pushing the limit in terms of enjoyment factor. I hope that he's not losing me in any of the songs that are coming up. Bro, at this point, I'm done, but like make all the other songs that are making me click through, make it worth it, bro. Make it worth it. So these next records are going to be crucial as to how he sees the album out. We have 4 tracks to go, but so far I'm getting a good solid album from Burna. Production-wise, obviously, he's at the point where like that has to be a given. That has to be a given in every sense of the word. He has some of the finest producers in the world, in Nigeria, in like the Afrobeat scene, and he makes good choices in terms of picking beats. As much as building on those records is what like can be a variable here. Shout out Popcaan, by the way. I saw the chat money there. That was dope, bro. Appreciate it.
Vanilla say make a come. She give me vanilla, make a chop. Then I party Jamila, we carry bum. When they make my medulla, they malfunction. Baby, want ya.
So far, it feels quite juvenile. I won't lie to you. It feels juvenile. It could work. It just feels below his pay grade. You know what I mean? Vanilla, baby, vanilla. Burna. It's all about Burna now. You know what I mean? There's some level of class to his choice of words. I would expect. Vanilla seems so. What's the word? I don't want to say Raz. It feels lazy, it feels juvenile, it feels young, and it feels like the kids should be singing this, not Oluwa Burna in his 30s. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. It just feels juvenile.
You know your friend, the carry ash. It's you they do me, I know like
Melody is good. Production A1, A+, as usual. But bro, this feels like, Burna, what are you saying, bro? If your friend they carrying ash, they come here, vanilla. At your big age, you're still licking ice cream. You're still licking ice cream. Who are you, Fouls? I'm joking, man. I'm joking, I bet. No, but still, like ice cream, bro. Come on. I get it. Yeah, let the man have fun. But bro, this is too much. Like, this is too playful of a lyricism. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, if Rema does this, I'll be cool. Oh, I'm joking. Rema has his playful. Obviously, Rema is a lot more playful. But again, his brand of music, I don't see Burna being this playful. This level of playful is what I'm saying.
Vanilla say make her come. She give me vanilla, make her chop. When I party Jamila, we carry bum. When they make my
And again, give me key sax on this record, bro. I don't need that level. I didn't need that extent of sax, bro. At this point, it just feels like you're just doing it for the sake of, oh yeah, sax is usually an element that we bring on Afropop records. Bruh, lose the sax, right? Like, it's too much on the sax. Like, pipe down on the sax, bro. Like, relax. It's just going there. Bro, that's too much on the sax. Like, chill. Like, chill. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that deep. The sax is becoming like,
spending on my money.
Why is the sax? Can't you see what the bro? The sax is doing way too much. Like, my guy, I understand. Like, don't go above your pay grade. Like, the guys on the sax, like, Oga on Claude, like.
She give me vanilla, make her chop. Then I party Jamila, we carry bum. When they make my
This man is 31 years old, man. I'm sorry, I don't want to age shame, but it's time to age shame, bro. Bro, let's not do this. Okay? I want to skip this record so bad, bro. It's so mind-numbing. I want to skip this, okay? For the sake of time, we're going to skip. Alright, I'm sorry. This is a big no for me, bro. How did Burna release this? How, bro? How are we doing this? In your big age. At this year. In 2022, bro. Vanilla, your friend, the carrying ash, come on, bro. Like, what? What are we saying? This man's stressing me, bro. This man's stressing me at this point. Bro, the sax was doing too much. The sax was so intrusive. It was not like, you know what I mean? You know what it feels like? You know those TikTok videos, or when you see, Yoruba romance, when all those guys are coming to surprise, say it's their girlfriend's birthday now, they'll carry one sax guy inside the room. Do not spread roses on the bed. Do not have gifts. You not see one guy from the corner come inside sax. Bro, that's what this one felt like, bro. It was just intrusive. Like, bro, who called this sax guy? Like, relax. Relax. It's not that deep, bro. Like, chill with the sax. It's not that deep. Bro, I'm skipping this record. It has a 77%. I get it. Granted, it's the lowest so far, but it should be lower than that, bro. It should be lower than that. This is not a well put together record, bro. It's not. From the lyricism down to the overly emphasized saxophone, like, bruh, let's chill. Common Person is another song that we're about to go to. Let's see it. Let's hear this one. this is good. This is good. I understand how I was about the sax before. I get it on that record, but this feels good. I mean, so far it's not as intrusive so far, but I already love the beautiful chord progression on this record. Tells is acing this record. I know it's gonna be good. I don't know who produced Vanilla. I don't want to find out because I don't want to take the ash, but I hope it wasn't. Obviously, it wasn't Tells. So I hope Tells is going to utilize this sax to the best form. But so far, the chord progression is sounding very romantic, very sweet, and it might give me chills too, man.
Now me with they clean on the house. Now me with they wash on the car. Now me with they cook no no.
Hey, who's backing it up?
I become a person for my happiness. So still be my own.
Oh no, is that Missy? Good horn arrangement here. I am here for it. I am here for it. I'm here for it. The trumpet. I don't know if it's but you can definitely hear some trumpets there. You can definitely hear some sax at some point in the record. But again, it's very rich in that high life sound, in that Eastern high life record, that you can, again, organic. It feels like it's meant to be there. It's an element that actually makes sense. It feels invited to the party, not uninvited. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And it, again, the atmosphere of this, super romantic, a wedding record, bro. This is a wedding jam, bro. This is so rich. In that caveman atmosphere, in that cheeky atmosphere. I would love someone from the East to, like, again, Burna is super versatile and he can morph into anything, bro. Like, he's like a sonic chameleon. Okay, Burna Boy. His abilities, I don't doubt it whatsoever. And he's bringing that Eastern feel to it. You know what I mean? Lacing the song heavy with pidgin. That just, it's very, very, like, very standard. Like, it's there. It's there. Like, he's lacing the record with pidgin. And bro, this is a very, very well put together song. Definitely. Night and day with Vanilla, bro. Night and day.
Hey! Where's my cola nuts? Let's go. Hey.
Do you know why I'm so excited about this record? Because you can look at the track list, right? Objectively speaking, looking at the track list, looking at how the album is already prepped, knowing where Burna is, the arena which he performs, you would think, oh yeah, this is a guy that's somewhat abandoned. Not abandoned. Like, there's only one Nigerian feature on this, right? Every other feature here is so tactical. Still rarely focused on the music, but every other feature here is so, like, it's tapping into other markets across the world, right? And there's only Victony here as far as you can see. But you know, this makes my heart smile knowing that he went knee deep into the local catalog and tap into a sound. And I'm thinking about the high life records that he has done. Is there a high life record that Burna has aced like this to this point? I don't know. Oyinka, I mean, obviously high life is such a consistent thing that you see across Afropop records, so, like, of course, like, there's been elements of it in many records, like records that have that guitar run, like Oyinka or something, you know what I mean? But I don't think he has been laser focused on that sound like this before. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I don't think I've seen him, like, yeah, like, outside Oyinka, like, I don't think, yeah, like, Oyinka, exactly, Oyinka is a good blend, like, it's not as laced with high life like this, though. Oyinka is not as, like, high life heavy like this. This was putting together all the elements from the guitar run. Bro, that guitar riff is what carried it, bro. And then you're bringing the sax, the horns, the trumpets, and the tone, and just the tempo of it. Bro, in my head, I can already see the Nollywood scene of Jagele that is coming to go and give her husband the palm wine. The palm wine in the calabash. I could picture it. I could already picture that scene, bro. Like, this, it gets you there. Like, sonic wise, the arrangement to it, so tactical. Shout out to Tells, man, because this is a producer's job right here. Actually, this is a producer's job. When they give you a note and an assignment, a reference to say, go and give me this kind of picture, and paint that picture vividly, sonically, bring all those elements in that make that atmosphere. And bro, shout out to Tels, because this is a brilliant arrangement, and he actually did it, bro. Like he did it from the sax to the guitar, to the pace and the bounce of the record, bro. Well done, like absolutely well done. Someone said Afro Cola Nuts. I'm dead. I'm absolutely dead. But let's move to the next record, man. But 95%, yes, even higher, bro. Even higher. Who is saying no? Who is saying no? These next few tracks are saying they're crucial. So we're getting a good album so far, man. We're getting a good album. Next track is called Wild Dreams, featuring Khalid. I don't know about both of them working together, but I'm here for it. It's giving top 40. I want to enter that Billboard market type vibes. Hopefully it's organic, man. Hopefully it's organic. And Khalid obviously has worked with Nigerian artists before. I mean, the guy that put him out, his breakout song, Location, was produced by a Nigerian, Tunde Ige. Like, come on. Or is it Tunde or Tunji Ige? Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, Sha, let's see what he's able to cook up with Khalid. Let's go.
Woke up covered in sweat from having these wild dreams. Where I'm from, bright lights, they tend to be hard to see. Wild dreams.
Yeah. Kept to myself that nobody know harm unless them was really deserving it. Come from a place where you can't even sleep, talk less of even dreaming it. It's easy me.
Ooh, I'll see so much further than what's in front of me.
Okay, I'll eat my words, bro. I'll eat my words. I didn't see an organic collaboration coming out of this. Bro, it sounds beautiful. It sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. Like, bro, the chords are crazy on this one. The chords are crazy. And even the intro, man didn't even let the beat breathe. Just straight into it. Woke up, immediately, without even letting us actually catch up to the song. It says a lot. Because it's like, it has so much trust in you actually vibing with the record that they don't need an opener or a space for you to actually catch on and build into it. You just straight up open it with the keys and just vocals, and then we're building up to a beautiful sound. That again, that still has those Afro elements, like the percussion, man. Percussion on a soulful, on a very global record. That's a consistent theme sonically that I'm seeing, bro. Consistently. Like Burna makes records that are fully on another genre. Like he can make a fully rock song, he can make a fully pop record, like Western pop. Like he can make that. He can do all those records if he really wanted to. But production wise, they've been layering bro, the bass, like he has actually defined it. The bass of this album so far is so rich. It's so rich in the African sound, and I'm so appreciative of it, because it's not distasteful at all. It's just a tasteful amount of influence that he's carrying this pop, this Western sound. And I love it, man. I love it. For a second there, it sounded like Ed Sheeran. For a second, it sounded like it. For a clean second, it sounded like Ed Sheeran.
These wild dreams, wild dreams, wild dreams.
I need a breather from that, bro. I need a breather, bro. Bro, are you hearing those chords?
Wild dreams.
Don't let them tell you you're too proud, your dreams are too big. You should humble yourself, humble your dreams. Remember Martin Luther King had a dream, and then he got shot.
It's a weird way to end it, but bro! That last line threw me off a little bit, but bro, that was so beautiful, man. I want to cry, bro. That was so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, that was so good. That was a tearjerker, man. That was a tearjerker, bro. But this is one of Burna's best albums. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it's a lot. Yes, it's a lot. But he has kind of made it worthwhile, bro. Bro. That was a moment. That was a moment, bro. those blazing chord progressions that it feels like the end of a romantic com, like you know what I mean, like a rom-com, like towards the end, or a very sad song where somebody's parents or mother died of cancer and you just want to cry. I just want to cry, bro. You felt it. You felt it. That was a tearjerker, man. And his speech about dreams, it entered your chest, bro. It entered. No, that speech about dreams, bro. No, that's motivational to its peak, bro. Oh my goodness. Flip, we have to move on. But bro, I need to have a moment after that. Like, oh no, when it comes to this music of a thing, no, I leave it for Burna. I feel like for Burna. I feel like for Burna now. Come on, bro, this was so. I can't get over that song. I can't just walk away from the song like that. You know when you hear a song that was so good, you just said, bro, it's hard to finish it now because I want to have a moment. I want to soak in that. I want to marinate in this moment right now, bro. Cause bro, it says a lot about what music can do to you, man. Like the feelings, like. Anyway, man, like bro, this has been adventurous of an album. Honestly, a contender for one of Burna's best albums, bro. I'm not even lying to you, bro. This song alone, this presence, bro, this is so damn good. Anyway, 96%. We're gonna end the poll there. We're gonna move to the next song. Oh God, how do you come back from that? That was crazy because that could have been a great outro too. That could have been a great outro. That could have been a fantastic outro. I know, like standing ovation. That's how you close an album. But there's 2 more tracks, bro. There's 2 more tracks. This have to be better closers, bro. They have to be better closers. And the bar is already all the way high with this record. All the way high. But anyway, let's hear it.
I'm Georgia Smith, and when I'm in a bad mood, I can make a whole room really feel as bad as I do.
It's the Nigerian nightmare, Kamaru Usman, and when I am in a bad mood, I love to stop and think so that I don't make the situation worse.
When you're feeling mad and you're angry, when you feel like you're lonely, when you feel as sad as you can feel, say how bad could it be?
Bro, I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. How you seen this album out? Bro, first off, I love the subject matter. How to manage anger, how to, like, what to go to when you are in a place where you're not, you see yourself not being yourself.
You can't seem to decide whether you're wrong or you're right, and you're just not sure about your life. Get nervous, then anxiety take over your mind, and your trouble just increase in size. When you're feeling mad and you're angry,
smoke a cigar. Just go play with the kids, you know what I'm saying? Go play with the kids. Go out with the wife. Just switch that energy and just know that, you know, you're too blessed to be stressed.
My goodness. My goodness. No. Could this be Burna's fucking best album, bro? Bro, about the arrangement on this album right now, the sequencing of this album, towards the end right now, we're in a mood, we're in a setting that the last 3 tracks have put us in right now. The last 2 tracks, rather. And we're about to get into the outro. And it's signed. It's like, bro, this feels like a memoir. You know what I mean? It feels like this is the most in touch I've ever seen Burna be in throughout the course of this album so far. And like, it's setting a freaking tone for the album, and I loved it. I absolutely love it. we're about to get to the actual outro of the song, of the album, that can help bring us back into where we needed to be, because we opened up with such an amazing intro with Ladysmith, Black Mambazo, and we're about to get in here, bro. Like, signed Love Damini, hence the title of the album, bro. And you can even connect the sentiments of this to, crazy as it is, the album cover. He doesn't look happy on his birthday. Does that look like a happy face? Look at the album art, I beg. Look at the album art. Does he look happy? No. Clearly. There's a tone here. There's a tone his mind is trying to say on the album. He's not excited. This doesn't look like a happy face on that. On your birthday, you're supposed to be turned. Like, all the way, hey, it's my birthday, bye, bye, bye. Bro. He's not happy, and there's a tone for the album. I love when albums have a tone. I love when albums have a sentiment. And bro, the way he has arranged it so far, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, bro. Absolutely brilliant. Look at me already giving final remarks about it prior to the end. Well, basically, you can consider those final remarks, because, yeah. But we're about to get into the last track, though. Love Damini. Let's see how he brings it back home, man. This is going to be crazy. You guys are 95% on how bad could it be. Bro, this song, how bad could it be? This song, super, super in touch with his emotions. This feels like a therapeutic moment, bro. Like, hearing different accounts of people and how they deal with their anger management. Like, hearing what people have done, the decisions they've made in times where they've been distraught. Bro, so in touch with his emotions, so self-aware. Like, I don't know, this is good. Let's get to the last track, Love Damini. Let's see how he signs up. Let me see how he signs it off, man.
Everything be off the top these days. I ain't righteous since my early days.
Okay.
And inside these veins, my blood, my DNA. Die. Should've talked to some time before he fucking die. I just show people been working hard, trying to get rid of my anger.
Flex those vocals. Hey. Wow.
Love Damini.
This is Burna's best album. I'm sorry. Nothing has left this much impression on me. Not to this extent, bro. Not to this extent, bro. This is his best album. I'm sorry, like, nah. This checks all my boxes, bro. This is going to be a classic. This is going to be a classic album. I don't want to call it, bro, but not every day you come across albums that leave you, 19-track albums too, that leave this much of an impression with you, bro. Like, no, it's not an everyday thing. I think, bro, nah. This is my first listen. On the album. It says a lot. History knows. My first listen is usually the most critical I can be of any album, bro. And I'm having this much of an impression on the first run. This is such a journey. Bro, I even forgot to pull the last track. But this is such a journey, man. That was so well put together. Like, the I can't speak so highly of the sequencing of this album. It's arranged in such a way that it's not meant to make 19 tracks feel lengthy. Bro. And it says a lot, taking this kind of a bold step to do this in this era. Shout out Peruzzi. I'll die on this hill. Peruzzi did it with 20 tracks, which was a good album. But obviously two completely different tones. Completely different levels of albums, okay? Forget I even mentioned Peruzzi right now. Shout out Peruzzi though. Peruzzi is absolutely amazing. The album is phenomenal. But, bro, This is insane. This is oh bro, nah. This entire journey. This is an album. This is an album. This checks all my boxes, bro. Whatever the idea I have of a great album, it's right there from the intro, bro. From the intro, okay, setting a tone, vividly, clearly set a tone, and then we get into the dynamic moments in the first portion of the album. We got something playful. We got cheeky moments. We got aggressive moments. We're tapping into that Afro swing vibe, which again, consistently, we're seeing the African instruments or the African rhythm, very, very rich across the board. Across the board, bro. Even on the record with Popcaan, that was more Afro than anything close to dancehall. That was even R&B-ish, just with dancehall delivery from Popcaan, clearly. But, bro, I think this is a great album, man. I think this is a great album. From the entire journey, like, it brings you to it. Like, there's definitely moments that you feel like, oh yeah, you could build upon this record. Okay, granted. I said it with towards the end of Science. Science was good in terms of its arrangement. It was a wake me up record. Like, it was a good song, but I didn't get carried along throughout the end of the record. But for the transition from the intro, absolutely brilliant. And then we're getting records that cover his history, his time on the streets, altercations. Obviously they kind of paint the picture of violence even from the beginning to story. There's a story there. I need to even go back to even hear the meat of the story, but there's definitely a story there. And we're going back into records that are super so energetic, like Kilometre, bro. And you're getting the arrangement, the production on that was added towards the end, the matching band, bro, absolutely brilliant. Then we get to a record like Jagele, which again, playful too, very in that same vein of a playful record, but not the most exciting one. Okay, not the most exciting one. Still, I think that was a record I thought lacked the dynamic flow that I was expecting, but he made up for that. He made up for that and towards the end, and I think that was, what was the track I said he made? I should have been taking my notes properly. I'm not consistent with my notes, but basically, he made up for it. He corrected that mistake that I think he made in Jagele, and bro. Whiskey too, and then we get into R&B portion. The R&B heavy moments, bro. The R&B heavy moments. Like, think about the R&B scene. Like, the fact that this is his most R&B-ish that I've seen, the most soulful that I've seen. Even though towards the end of Twice a Store, there were moments like that. You know, I don't know if Twice a Store, yeah, but anyway, yeah, there were moments like that. But granted, it wasn't the most soulful round that we've seen from him, but the pockets from Dirty Secrets to Toni-Ann Singh to Solid to For My Hand to Rollercoaster, the R&B was heavy. R&B was heavy there, and then we're getting to the worst record on this, easily the most mind-numbing record that shouldn't be here. It's an atrocity for even song to exist. Vanilla, please get the fuck, okay? Get out, okay? You're not welcome to the party. Vanilla, I've said it. I don't want to repeat why I don't like it. Go back to why I said it. I don't like it. But anyway, could throw that record away. Then we get to Common Person, which is so rich in High Life. In the best way I've ever seen Burna perform High Life, bro. In the best way I've ever seen Burna perform High Life. Tells aced the instrumentation on this one. He brought all the elements together, and that's the job of a producer, man. Not a beat maker. That's the job of a producer. Well, actually, yeah, he's putting together elements, which is still great. Produced a fantastic record there. And then we're getting Wild Dreams with Khalid that had me in tears, bro. Like, damn near had me in tears. And then getting to the sentiments of how could it be. There's already a tone, there's an energy, and he's so sensitive towards the end. It's so delicate how he handled the arrangement towards the end. Because they know what tones are. They can't just put songs anyhow. They sequence them with sense. And that's what he did. And that's what they did there towards the end. This is a fantastic album. From the pen, songwriting is absolutely phenomenal, especially towards the end. The messages behind the records about anger management and covered on how bad could it be. The motivational one about Wild Dreams, bro. the cuts, the strings, the chords, everything about that song. Top tier Burna record. Top tier. Honestly, top tier. Wild Dreams, top tier. Anyway, that aside, songwriting was great. Absolutely great here. And production, I can't even speak less of the production. Absolutely fantastic. Even the moments that were dry, the production were the saving grace, okay? Of the album. So yes, super fantastic. Super fantastic. I also want to give props to Ladysmith, Black Mambazo, with the elements that they brought towards the beginning and the end. It's so full circle. This is a themed album, bro. This is a conscious album. Very in touch. How I strategically brought that element, knowing very well what they do, and he has referenced them before on Wonderful, but in a gimmicky way. But now bringing the actual source into it and embedding it, crazy. Love Damini. I didn't even speak about Love Damini, bro. I didn't speak about Love Damini, bro. That acapella run. First off, huge flex of his vocals. Huge. Like, this man, it's as if someone told him before the album, I don't know if Burna can do R&B runs or something. Like, there is no way. He has put that claim of, is he a good singer? He has put that shit to bed. He has clearly showed that. Especially on this record where it was clean cut, a cappella. It felt like one of those Usher clips. You know when Usher is in the hall with reverb and he was singing? I was so in touch with that. Like, soulful delivery, A+, okay? A+ on that. And then the message behind what he's saying as he's singing about he doesn't want to regret. Like, he wants to hang out with his grandfather more before it's too late. And his regrets with not getting in touch with Sound Sosan before he passed. Bro. So in touch with his emotions, so aware. It's such a crazy way, and it's a great message to leave us with. Like, hug the ones next to you. Cherish the moments that you're having right now. Don't take them for granted. Like, this is and just to sign off in that last tone, Love Damini. So personal, man. This feels like a diary. It feels like a memoir. This feels extremely in touch with his emotions. And when it comes to arranging, when it comes for albums to have a tone, to have a sentiment, to have a statement, it's so glaring that this is a profound album, man. It's so glaring. It's so in your face. Mind you, all that sentiment shit aside, there are chart toppers on this. Chart toppers that could blow and catapult charts. First off, the record with Ed Sheeran, Ginger. I beg, Ginger that one. If you want to go home, you have to go back home. Give us different sides with Victony. That one day, turntable charts, cut around. That one day, common person. Another one that enters, that goes home. Another rich record that goes home. And then we have Wild Dreams. Another bro, if this song doesn't get picked up on Billboard, I don't know. Then Billboard is fraudulent, bro. Bro, this record is absolutely, like, amazing. Anyway, he has good claims. He has good jabs for the for the charts with this album. So when it even comes to picking down my favorites, all these records that I've talked about, bro, there's so many favorites here. There's so many favorites. There's so many good moments here. It's hard to pick a favorite. My least favorite, you already know. It's Vanilla. Let's get that shit out of the way. And some songs that I spoke about that kind of plateaued or didn't really have as much dynamic moments. Science and Jagele, those moments, yeah. But again, I spoke in detail about those songs when I first heard them in the review, so please go back and check it out. But anyway, this was amazing, man. This was an amazing album. Thank you so much to everyone that's been here. If you're new to the channel, shout out to you. Definitely subscribe. Don't leave it out subscribing. This was a great album to experience on the live stream. I love that this is being recorded. Gosh. Because you always want to recount how you felt in the first time listening to something good. And that's the joy out of what I do. That's the joy that this brings. Like, I get to look back at moments and clips of me encountering and coming across the worlds that this amazing artist built. And for me to, like, go back to them. I go back to LTG a lot to see my first reaction to many of those songs and how the effect that it had with me. Bro, this is in that line. This is in that ballpark of LTG. I see this as a future classic, man. I'm gonna predict this as a future classic. It's gonna be great. It's absolutely amazing. Anyway, I'm gonna leave my review right there. Okay, now I have to put a number to it. This is damn near perfect. This is obviously there are loose ends that could be corrected. Again, we mentioned it. But bro, in terms of an album having a statement, in terms of an album having a sound, having a moment, bro, it's like, I don't want to say it because there are things taken away from the album. One, the length might not work for everyone, that's granted. But bro, this is a strong 9.5. But if I wanted to be generous as hell, like if I want to be super generous, this is like 9.8. 9, like if it's super generous, 9. It's almost perfect, bro. Almost silky perfect. But it's strong and astounding. It can't get any lower than 9.5. If you're giving this album anything lower than 9.5, I would doubt your rating metric. Okay, but so far this feeling right now is it's upwards of 9.5, bro. Upwards of 9.5. Crazy album. Absolutely one of Burna's greatest. It might go down as his greatest, honestly. It just might. But anyway, thank you so much, guys. 19 tracks didn't feel so terrible to go through, and I'm so excited that we got to do this for almost 3 hours. That's great. Thank you so much, guys. Obviously, we would appreciate you guys coming in tomorrow. We actually still have New Music Friday, so if this is your first time experiencing the live stream, we do this on a weekly basis, bro. Okay, come here. The whole chat is here. I put up polls. It's engaging. Everybody sends their own ratings, yes or no for the tracks, and it's always fun. It's always an exciting moment. I mean, ask the guys in the chat, the OGs in the chat, Ore, freaking Ding Classic, Femi Victory, like the usuals. You know, the guys are coming out, Apostle. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, ask them. They will let you know. Chat, tell them how great our Friday streams are, man. Call me on Friday tomorrow. We're gonna be here, and it's gonna be excellent. I see you guys already putting your rating for the album. All I see is 9s, bro. I see a few 10s. That's very generous. A few 10. Somebody said 2. Juliet, no. Juliet, I sabi you now. It's not Juliet that is on this thing. Anyway, I sabi you now. Anyway, that 2 is a joke, obviously. But yes, Kelvin, thank you. Thank you for reminding that. Subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, if you haven't, subscribe clearly. That's enough said. But yes, man, thank you so much for sticking around, guys. Oh, pseudo chick, that's sweet of you. Thank you. Better see everyone on Fridays. Definitely. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow, man. That's going to be great. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right.